This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? We say it often, but it is spooky season because I got my first email from Delusion.
That's huge. I haven't gone through my email yet to see.
It's not like the tickets are not on sale yet, but they tell you the story of the season.
Oh, I'm excited.
You guys.
Oh, it is spooky season.
I want to do so many spooky things this year.
I know, it rules.
I'll have the time because my job ends September 20th, so
Dude.
I'm going to have a lot of time on my hands to get
That's like
scary.
pretty perfect. Like, what a fun way to end a job and then be like, let me enjoy it.
Yes.
Let me enjoy it.
I'll enjoy it for a whole month, and then I'm going to panic because it will be close to the end of the year and I won't have. Well, you know what? I could have another job. I'm knock on wood. But that's usually the dead time in Hollywood. And the past 4 years. It's crazy.
I know. It's really nuts.
We struggle. We say, hey, guys, we struggle.
It's been a wild time for everyone.
Yeah.
For absolutely everyone.
So weird how that happens, huh?
Isn't that weird?
Also, as we're recording, there has not yet been a mega earthquake in Japan, but there have been two very large earthquakes, one off the coast of Japan, and then days later, one off the coast of Russia. And Japan issued its first ever mega quake warning.
Really?
Yeah. Because
I didn't know that.
I think the mega quake. So that's kind of spooky.
That's very spooky.
Hopefully. Yeah, no. So yeah, as of now, it's just the first warning, but it hasn't hit as a Sunday at 1:30 p.m.
That's spooky, man.
Yeah. So, because they have a lot of earthquakes in Japan.
Yeah.
But there was one, let's see, on Thursday, a 7.1.
Whoa.
That's big because we had one, you weren't here for it, but we had a 4.9 or a 5 in Barstow. And I was like, whoa, that was significant.
And there was one that I was here for that was kind of long.
Recently?
It was like this. It was rolling.
Was it in the past
pretty
2
long.
weeks then?
It must have been, yes.
Yeah, that's the one. Then.
That's the one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's quake
Dude.
season, guys. It's really weird because we don't know what causes earthquakes. Other than we know what causes it. It's internal pressure from the earth, right? But we don't have any way to track it. But there is a time in LA where the heat gets to a certain point and we're it's earthquake season. It's earthquake weather is what we call it. And it's
wild.
It's a real thing though. I guess it's if you were trying to boil a covered pot on your stove and it's being pressure, there's pressure from below, but if your house is really hot too, I guess it would start boiling faster.
Whoa.
That's not science. I'm just making that up, but I think
I like
could
that.
Be real.
I think that should be science. I think that should totally be science, dude.
Anyway, I think earthquakes are pretty spooky. If you haven't experienced
That's very
one,
spooky.
they're so unnerving.
They're really weird. It's just really weird. Because sometimes it sounds like, sometimes there's a big like wagoosh, like a big like, it sounds like a semi truck just smashed into your house.
Yeah, that
But
was one
then
a month ago that I felt.
Whoa. I must have been out of town. No, I think I woke up to that.
Yeah, it was like on a
I
Sunday
think it woke
morning.
me up. Yes,
Yeah.
I think that one woke me up. And then there's ones like this past one where you're just like, wait a second. I'm kind of just rolling.
Yeah.
Like my body's kind of just rolling and you like it like just feels eerie.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's wild. It's
Yikes.
wild. Marcy, I went on a ghost tour in Montreal. It finally happened. With our dear friend of the pod, Mary Holland, and another dear friend, John Hartman. We went in old Montreal where they dress up in old timey and have ghost makeup on, and are ghosts where they're like, look out for the mechanical carriages in the street, you know, like stuff like that. It was pretty fun.
I was like, what? And then I realized that's Cars.
That's Cars, Marcy.
Hey, dude, that's Cars.
Dude, that's Cars. It was pretty fun. I kind of wish there was more ghost stuff, because it was a lot of long stories, and only a handful of, like, only 2 of them ended with, and sometimes people hear like knocking coming from this area, where it's like, I need more ghosts on a
Yeah.
ghost tour, not just kind of the fucked up history. Make it a fucked up history tour.
Do you think they are we have to drag this out to make it worth the money?
Yes, that's what it felt like, because it's a 90-minute tour. Didn't need to be. Where, like, truly the first 10 minutes, the ghost is just going like, well, where are you from? And then somebody would say, and they would then try to like, ooh, New York. Are you a big fan of pizza? You know, like, where it was like the first 10 minutes was that, and it's like, oh no, let's hear about ghosts, man.
No. Did they know that you guys were from the show Ghost?
I don't think they did, but here is something. We were at one of the stops where they were telling a story about how a sidewalk that we were on used to be a little like river where, of course, everybody would throw their dookie and stuff into. You know, nasty river.
Yeah, cool river.
That they then covered up, but had like put tops on it to essentially like trash cans, like where it's like, just dump your shit in here, but we'll cover it up so it's not too stinky.
Good
and nasty.
invention.
Good invention. And they mentioned cholera, and my character on Ghost died of cholera, and so me and Mary and John laughed really hard, like, yeah, cholera. And then a family who was like having a picnic, just hanging out, as we were moving on to the next stop, they're like, okay, are you in Ghost? Because we heard your laugh after the woman said cholera.
That is so funny.
And yeah. It was fun. But yeah, it felt very much like we got to stretch this, where it's like, give me a solid 45-minute tour with a bunch of fun, quick stories.
Absolutely.
That's all I want.
And take me to one haunted bar that includes a drink, and that could be the other 45 minutes.
Exactly. Marcy.
I'm a businesswoman. And everyone knows
That's good
it.
business.
Everyone
That's good business.
Everyone knows I'm a businesswoman, and that's the thing about me.
And that's the thing. When I think of Marcy, I'm like, whoa. Power suits, briefcases, the highest of heels.
Well, I wear
9 to
sneakers
5.
when I'm commuting, and then I
When
change.
you're commuting, you
Yeah,
sneakies.
and I change.
Yeah.
I wear
Yeah.
huge high top sneakers, like I'm going to play basketball.
The biggest sneakers.
Well, I can't wait to open up my haunted tour.
It'd be good. It'd be good.
Well, shall we get into some shit right now?
Yes, we shall.
Let's see. I have what? Look, selfishly, someone knows how to get my attention.
Oh Uh-oh.
Because selfishly for me, I'm choosing this, but someone knows how to get my attention because the subject line of this one is Marcy is psychic.
Dude, hell yeah.
You got me. You got me. I'm psychic, man.
Marcy's psychic.
All right. So this one is a follow-up to a listener's email. And it says, "Hi, Marcy and Betsy. You all read my story about the guy in church that spoke Spanish that I was able to understand, even though I don't speak Spanish, in episode 230, which had to be so long ago, right?
I know. How many episodes do we have? 1 million out?
48 million, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh, that was a while ago.
I need to tell you that something weird happened during that show. I always thought that Marcy is psychic, and this episode definitely cinched it for me.
Marcy, you're psychic.
And I have a ghost tour that's so successful.
Because you go to a bar and you get a drink.
And that's it.
It's so smart.
What if I started and ended it like that? That way you're actually very
perfect.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Phantomtastic.
A drunk ghost tour on one of those like bars that you pedal and drink.
Take a shot every time you hear the word jilted.
Oh, great. Every ghost is jilted.
There's like a bingo card. And so.
Marcy!
Got it. Don't steal it, guys. Or
Done. Don't steal it.
Or if you do, just invite us. That's all. Okay.
Honestly, yeah. Steal it and invite us.
Please. Okay, so the synchronicity of me telling a story about church and Marcy's off-the-cuff comment about something very specific to me and church just really sent me reeling.
Whoa.
When I was a little girl in church, I would usually be whispering to my brother or falling asleep. To get me to snap out of it and pay attention, my dad used to give me little pinches on the backside of my arm. Oh,
ouch.
I know. It's like weird because it's like a weird little like fleshy part too. And you're like, eek.
It's like a sensitive fleshy part where you're like, this usually is just like resting on something.
Yeah, I saw
not getting pinched.
a very funny TikTok of a man getting in a woman's face at a baseball game, and she pushed him, and he fell back, and then she pinched his arm really hard. You see it like a mom pinch.
That's funny.
Pinch.
That's because she already did it by pushing him and him falling.
Yeah.
But to add that pinch is so funny.
She got him good. Anyway, so Dad pinched her arm.
Really got me.
That would definitely wake me up. Well, on the episode my story aired, the next story had an emotionally abusive boyfriend, and Marcy said she wanted to pinch him on the back of the arm, which is such a weirdly specific thing to say, especially since Betsy just read my church story, and you pulled such a core memory from my church experience that I honestly forgot about. You could have literally said anything like slap him or flick his ear, but chose to say that very specific, uncommon form of punishment. I think you were unintentionally psychic, and I felt you needed to know. Love you both so much. Hope you didn't shit your pants. April. Oh, I love that.
Dude, Marcy, you are psychic. That is wild.
Yeah.
Because it's so specific.
I mean, you know, I hate to say it, but I think I have very unimportant psychic powers.
I like it though. It's kind of nice having nice mundane.
Yeah, I can't
psychic powers.
I
dude.
cannot help you, but I can make a little quip that might remind you of something.
Wait, have you heard of in Japan they do like mundane Halloween costumes?
Oh, no.
Let me look it up. It's really funny. I got to find specific where they'll have like mundane Halloween costume parties. So where it's just like, it's called Jimmy Halloween, Jimmy, which means mundane. Let me look. Sorry, real quick. It's really funny. It made me laugh super hard. Let's look. One costume is person who was headed out but forgot something inside the home is too lazy to take off their shoes, so crawls back inside to retrieve it.
How do you dress up as that?
You just wear regular shoes and then you crawl around all night, not dragging your shoes.
It is a core workout. It is a really good core workout, that costume.
It's so funny.
That is such
person who looks like they will be getting off at the next stop, meaning their seat will be available. So it's like a person like holding all their stuff on a train.
That is very specific and mundane. That's very funny.
Cashier forced to wear holiday specific partial costume. Wait, I gotta send you this. It's really funny. Everybody look it up. Just Google like Japanese mundane. It really makes me giggle.
Wait,
I'm gonna send you the
okay, I was like,
link. There's a bunch of links, but it's really funny.
all right. Oh yeah, I see the crawling. I see person trying to photograph something shiny, but the reflection is preventing a good shot, so they improvise a way to block the light. We've all been there.
The person who has to hold the ribbons and scissors at ribbon cutting of ceremonies.
Girl who's
so funny.
Let's see. Person trying to reach for a subway handle without taking eyes off phone misses. This is very funny.
Isn't that funny?
This is so funny.
Person who gets their sleeve caught on the doorknob.
Oh, I do that constantly with my purse. I get caught on everything. Guy reading in bed who accidentally drops his smartphone on his face.
It's so funny. Everybody look it up. You're going to giggle. It's really fantastic.
Okay, I like this. I like it.
Person trying on eyeglass frames in a store, but their vision is so poor they can't see what they look like in the mirror.
That's so funny.
This is too... Sorry, I could just keep... Sorry,
This
everybody.
is
You're
our
like,
new
you're describing
podcast.
it, but... It's really funny. Look it up. Makes me giggle. What would you do for your mundane?
I would do a person waiting outside or waiting at Rite Aid for them to unlock the case that has deodorant.
Yes, Marcy. That's so good.
What would you do?
I would do person who ordered way too much food for themselves but pretends like other people are in the house.
Literally did that this morning.
I do it all the time.
I even ordered 2 drinks to seal the deal.
And be like, extra utensils, please. Or sometimes when they send you an order that's just for you and they give you like 10 forks and stuff and you're like, oh no, this is just for
They know
me.
what they're doing.
They know. They're humiliating us.
Yeah, they're trying to make you embarrassed.
Okay, I'm sorry. I took us off the rails on that.
I
mundane.
hate rails, and I love when you take them off.
No such thing as rails, everybody. Okay, I have a story. You ready?
Tell me.
Ooh, this is good. My apartment was built on a former asylum.
Ooh.
No way, dude. Hi, Marcy and Betsy. I, like everyone else apparently, came here from Too Scary Didn't Watch and will listen to Betsy's voice in anything she does. That's nice.
That's so nice.
Thank you. Also, that podcast rules. Check it out, everybody. Excuse me. However, I got hooked on this podcast because of your banter with each other. It's perfect. Don't change a thing. 10 out of 10. No notes. Smiley face.
Oh, good. Then you loved us just reading descriptions. Great.
And not even describing what the costumes look like.
Honestly, I don't even think we had banter. I think we just read.
Yeah, we truly did. I live in New Westminster, BC, which is a city with a lot of history. Lots of old heritage buildings that are still standing that are 100 years or more, old or more. The area that I live in is a plot of land that used to have an asylum on it, which closed in the 90s. And it's next to the land that used to have the main jail of New West on it, which closed in the 1980s. That's a wild,
Yeah.
that's
Oof.
some energy, man.
Yeah.
You can still see the entrance of the jail, but everything else has been turned into townhomes and apartment buildings now. There's still some parts of the asylum scattered throughout my neighborhood that are protected buildings and are being used by the apartments. For example, the old boiler room and the nurses' quarters are being used as an amenities room / gym for one of the buildings.
Oh.
Whoa! Funny. Okay, I haven't had too many experiences here or bad vibes because I think the spirits are probably at peace here since there's a memorial park honoring those who have died here. At least that's my theory. When the asylum was closed, some assholes took all the gravestones and hid them in other cities and destroyed some of them to try and cover up what happened here.
Oh.
Isn't that so nuts? Like, so much stuff through history has been covered up, essentially deleted. Like, starting ever since mankind, you know, like.
Yeah. I once wrote a musical, and one of the last lines in the musical was history was written by the winners, which means oppressors.
Yes.
And then it was like, so the blood's on your hands too.
What was this musical about?
It was called News-a-Doozies musical. And it
Great.
was about Newsies, but the children were being kidnapped by rich cannibals.
Wait, this sounds awesome.
My friend Brian Glidewell and I wrote it together. It was his idea.
Funny.
But I like writing songs.
That's awesome. Wow, and that's a good line. It's the truth, man. It's the truth. Ooh.
Yeah.
There were lots of instances of abuse and racism, like most other institutions in North America. There's a group that recovered them and created this park to catalog the names, and there's plaques with all the history. I walk in this park every day with my dogs and try to be respectful of the space. However, at night, it can be a bit creepy here at times. My dogs have stared at nothing, seeing things I can't see in the darkness, as the park isn't very lit at night. Once I felt someone run past me with a gust of wind so strong that it moved my hair. I looked around, and of course there was no one around. I know it wasn't wind because the trees didn't move. Ew, and I could hear quick, light footsteps like a light thump on the ground. Whoa. Spooky.
That's really scary. Oh my God.
My smaller dog has also heard things at night in our apartment. I was alone at home once and he was staring into our room and growling. Oh no. I told him to go see, and he jumped off the couch to investigate in a low crawl. He went into our closet, which opens into our bathroom, then came out wagging his tail like nothing happened. He's done this a few times where you can see he's looking at something and listening, then snaps out of it. He's not usually a growler or barker and loves everyone, so it's definitely out of character. That's spooky!
So spooky.
When we moved in, the realtor even told us to look out for ghosts, as some others that have moved in had stories of weird things happening. It was said in a joking tone, but I'm sure some people were serious. Haha. That being said, I've never felt unsafe here and try to be respectful of any potential ghosts. I'll keep you updating if anything else happens. I hope you enjoyed this short history lesson, and if you want to look more info up about it, Google Woodlands, New Westminster, BC. I'll include some photos of the park and the doggies, of course, for your enjoyment, smiley face. The smaller dog is named Kobe, and the larger one is named Phyllis.
That's cute.
Hope your bowels are intact and healthy. Heart, sincerely, Lindsay. Oh, look at those poochies.
Oh my gosh. The little one looks very tough too. It's got
Oh, yes. Oh,
and the
they're
bigger
so
one is so much bigger than the little one. It's very
just
funny.
licking. They're so cute.
Look
What
at
a
the
good
little
combo.
one's little mouth. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
it's ready to go fuck somebody
Yeah,
up.
the little one's like, don't you fuck with me, man. This park is beautiful, too.
It is really beautiful. Wow.
That's nice that, like, that they're like, wait, we got to remember what happened and who was fucked over and stuff and everything. That's so nice.
I feel like Canada has very similar dark history as America.
Big time.
And
yeah.
So we can't pretend like they don't. But I think in more recent years, they have tried harder to honor it. And honor those who were, like I said, oppressed. Whereas we try to push it down a little more.
Yeah, big time. Big time. The whole rewriting history thing.
Oh, yeah.
Americans love to do it.
They want to do it even more.
They're trying to do it so hard.
I mean, hell, I'll do it with my own personal history.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like, nuh-uh, I was good and you were bad.
I was on the right side. You were on the wrong.
Yeah.
You dipshits.
Dippy shits.
Dippy shitties.
There was a good reason why I was bad. So
there.
So there.
So there. What do you think of that?
But they also do beautiful parks up in Canada. Beautiful parks.
Beautiful parks. Beautiful.
LA could get their shit together with parks a little more.
I would love that. Just
Right?
a little bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't do parks well here, guys. And it's because of the unhoused population. They're like, if we make them miserable enough so they don't want to come to this park, then they'll go away. And it's like, no, that's not the solution. No.
That's not it, you guys.
No.
We got a lot of, that's not it.
Well, no, not at all.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
I'm going to play one.
Yeah.
But before I do, it's got a little email.
Okay.
Let's see. Have to write a little note when I did it. Okay. Okay. This says Sublime with Rome coincidence.
What?
Howdy, spooky gals. Love you both so much and absolutely love your pod. My name is Blue from Oregon. Cool. I sent in that voice message about seeing a UFO, and then it turned out to be SpaceX melty emoji.
Yeah.
But I totally think it was aliens. I just found this voice memo that I forgot to send in, so please enjoy my absolutely obliterated on pot gummies story time.
Yes.
That's fun.
That's very fun.
Okay, now where did I open this up? I'm struggling.
Did you eat some pot gummies, dude? Can we do an episode where we both eat some weed gummies and then do it?
Yeah.
I'll just describe more mundane Halloween costumes.
Should we invite our friend Gabrus on and just freak him out?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we should.
That'd be a fun time.
That'd be really okay. Well,
Okay.
all right.
All right. Settled. All right.
There we go. Okay.
Here we go.
Whoa.
Hello, Betsy and Marcy. This is Blue from Oregon, and I was just listening to your guys' latest podcast, Here for the Pollinators, and you were talking about, Sublime, and, Sublime with Rome. And I'm just organizing all my art stuff and collage stuff, and I have ticket stubs from different shows that I've been to, and fucking right as you said Sublime with Rome, I picked up my Sublime with Rome ticket stub from 2016. Yeah, at the Cuthbert Amphitheater. It was a great fucking show, but that's fucking nuts. And I just wanted to send that in and make sure that I sent that in to you because that's a crazy coincidence. Anyways, love your show, and I hope you have a very spooky day, and try not to shit your pants. Alright, love you, bye.
Marcy!
Well,
you're psychic, dude!
That's more of like, I feel like, it's like, how do I say without it sounding like me being like braggy about us? But like, I think a lot of our listeners have a cool connection with us.
Wow. This is blowing my mind.
But like, I didn't say it before they picked it up, right? Because I said it probably a week or so earlier, because in real time,
Whoa,
right? Like,
of course.
but they were listening to it at the perfect moment for them to get that.
That's so nuts, dude.
Wow.
Two stories so far.
Two stories.
Two stories, dude.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Little mundane psychic.
Wow, Marcy. That's cool. That's so cool.
Also, what a cool name.
Blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome.
What would be the weirdest color name?
Brown, or I guess that's a last name.
Yeah, it's the last name. Corn silk. Cornflower.
Cornflower. Yeah, salmon.
Salmon. Hi, nice to meet you. My name's Salmon.
I'm salmon. What? The color, not the fish.
Chartreuse is always one that I think is a different color than it is.
Yeah, what color is that?
I always think chartreuse, I mean, I know it now, but I used to think chartreuse was a red color. Now I know it's a green color.
Oh my God, I think I thought it was
It sounds red, right?
red for sure. Like kind of like a maroon or something.
Absolutely.
My God, it's like lime green.
It's
we already have a word for that. Lime green. The fuck chartreuse bullshit.
Chartreuse.
Whoa, that's wild, man. I totally thought it was like a shade of red.
Me too. Like a magenta almost or something.
Yes. We got lime green. Do you think they came up with lime green because people were like, I don't know how to say this.
I can't read this.
I can't read this. I don't know how to say it. Can I just say lime green?
Now I want to look up lime green versus chartreuse.
Hot yellow would be a funny name for someone.
Hot yellow.
Hi, I'm hot yellow. I'm hot pink.
Well, here's the thing. Lime green is a shade of chartreuse.
Stop it.
It was named after the French liqueur of the same color introduced in 1764.
Whoa. Imagine being around in 1764 and people being like, drink this bright green liquid.
Isn't that what, like, you've seen Moulin Rouge?
Wait, isn't that absinthe?
That's absinthe, but it is like...
Is it part of, like, yeah.
Is it absinthe?
And chartreuse or whatever?
I don't know.
Or drugs. Drugs were a part
you know
of it.
what? It's not the same color, but what color is absinthe?
We chased the green dragon, right? With that,
as a little fairy. Yeah, absinthe is green, like a more appley bright green than chartreuse.
Okay.
We're looking up things and we're talking about them. It takes us a few minutes to find the info. You have to wait while we do it all. See, I love writing songs. See?
Isn't that fun? It's a good song, Marcy. It's a good song.
Second verse, same as the first.
Second verse, same as the first. And this song is not getting any worse. Woo!
Woo! Thank you.
Thank you. I have one.
Okay.
Do you want to read one?
No, you do it.
I'll read it.
Do it.
Okay. How a funny feeling led me to accepting my mediumship and psychopomp abilities and becoming a Reiki master over the
What?
past 2 years.
What?
Oh, it gets better. I am employed as a grave digger, so that's cool too. LOL.
That is the longest and coolest subject line we've gotten.
Really, really fantastic. Hi, Marcy and Metzi.
Yeah.
3 crying faces. I like it. I love y'all. You led me on a journey of self-discovery, and I don't know how to pay you back. That's too nice. This email's enough.
Also, this whole episode, it's been us like not purposely, but like kind of like just a bunch of like complimentary, cool.
I know.
Cool
It's
things.
so nice. Okay, this may be long. It may be super long. That's what she said.
Does it say that?
Yeah, it's written there.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm probably going to save this as a draft a few times, but hopefully we'll remember to proofread and copy edit it before I send it. Okay. So the whole world was stopped due to COVID, and I found myself in a new place in life. Yeah, man. A lot of people did. I was a hotel maintenance man and got laid off for 9 months. Jeez. That time off plus the Drumpf bucks allowed me to be on top of my bills and caught up for the first time in my life at age 38. I'm ADD and probably autistic, so adulting is a real struggle. Slanty face, you know? I had never been into podcasts, so I thought I would try them out, starting with Headgum Pod, not another D&D podcast. And wow, Headgum is great. My fave comedy pods are there, and that led me to a funny feeling. Headgum!
They got good taste.
I binged AFFP until I was caught up and then restarted them, LOL.
Oh my God.
That's awesome. I started looking for other paranormal and psychic podcasts. I was looking for something. I was searching for an answer whose question I didn't even know yet. I wanted to know what the connection was with Reiki, ghosts, psychics, hauntings, and all that stuff. Ever since I can remember, I have had knowledge of and experiences with ghosts and spirits. Oh, man. I had night terrors as a kid, saw scary stuff on the reg, too. Like the Hat Man looking in my window many times, and my window was on the 2nd floor.
Oh, my God.
That's so nasty.
Terrifying.
Oh, that's so nasty. That's always such a good... scare. It's such a good scare.
Yeah.
I also have a super strong connection to Jesus and Mary, having grown up Catholic and Methodist. The night terrors and sleepwalking was so bad my parents had to put locks on exterior doors that I could not reach.
Whoa, that's very scary.
Wild.
Too scary.
Too scary. Now, I wasn't sure if it was my imagination or what, but I put a prayer I made up on my bedroom door, stopping spirits of all kinds from entering ever. And the night terrors stopped immediately.
Oh, wow.
After that, things were fairly normal, or as normal as they could be for a kid like me until I moved out for college. Excuse me. I discovered Eastern religions and Ouija boards, hypnotic out-of-body experience, and psychedelic stuff, which could be a whole separate letter if you are still in need of content,
Yes.
LOL.
Yes.
We'll take it.
Yes.
We love it. I still was searching for a guru, for answers, for peace and contentment. I started dating and learned a lot about myself and boundaries, LOL. Fast forward to pandemic times, and I'm binging A Funny Feeling, and y'all had a psychic on, and that reminded me of my spiritual side, so I decided to revisit it. Started listening to near-death experience reports, tapping therapy stuff, still looking like there has got to be some unifying system that explains it all. Throughout all of this and my life since I was a teenager, I've been able to send healing energy to animals and people.
Amazing.
I even repeatedly made my childhood dog's tumors go away.
Oh.
But again, I doubted myself and kept looking. I had a friend who tragically died by his own hand when we were in our 20s. After that, I would imagine myself talking to him telepathically as a ghost. Sometimes he just came back with I am busy, but sometimes he would say something that would be validated in real life. About a year and a half ago, he came to me one morning and said, "Hey, there's someone who wants to say something." And then in my mind, this man I didn't know popped up in a ring of clouds. He said his name was Jeff and that I should tell someone that he's always there watching and supporting. He was wearing a tux shirt and had a mustache. I was like, "Who are you and who do I tell this to?" He said I would just know. Later that day, I was looking at Facebook, and a mutual friend of mine and my ghost friend posted about his stepdad who had passed away before I knew him. It was the same guy. Same name, same shirt, everything. I was, holy shnikes. I hemmed and hawed, but eventually messaged my friend and passed it along. That's wild. That's so cool.
So wild.
Around that time, I was invited to an intuitive writing group Zoom meeting where I met authors who were also into spiritual stuff of one kind or another. I told the story of the ghost message, and it turns out the lady leading the group was my friend's mom, and that had been her husband.
Whoa. Whoa.
That is so wild. In that same Zoom meeting, one of the other authors was a trauma social worker who is also a Reiki master. She led us in a mini attunement, and I could feel it over Zoom. It was like when you're tripping and feel stuff, but I wasn't and don't do things like that anymore. It was like cosmic rain coming down from heaven. Whoa. Later on, she gave me a full Reiki attunement to Usui level 1. It was so cool. And recently I completed a dual tradition Reiki 1, 2, and master course online, and have started learning under a medicine woman who is a well-known psychic medium too.
That's
cool.
awesome.
That's so rad. I have received so much validation and so much help with my anxieties, and have begun learning about mudras? I don't know what that is. And spiritual yoga. I even find myself doing mudras and yoga positions in my sleep.
Oh.
Whoa. And you were a sleepwalker. That's a funny turn into energy of like, you know what? Let me do some poses instead. And I've started channeling various beings. What? And turning shadow people into light beings and helping them into heaven by teaching them to forgive themselves.
Oh, that's incredible.
This is nuts. This is so cool. All thanks to you two wonderful gals. I hope you know how much you are helping humanity by bringing light and lightheartedness to a topic that at its core is a part of the grieving process.
Wow.
That's so nice. Ghost stories are another aspect of ritual ancestor awareness, and ritual burial is one of the oldest pieces of evidence of societies, dating back even further than Homo sapien humans. Currently, I work in 2 cemeteries as a grave digger. There's very little drama in the workplace, and even though it's hot as balls right now, I am fulfilled every day. That's so cool. It is rarely spooky because ghosts don't really hang out there unless you think of them. They're busy stalking their families and helping them. That's so nice. Thank you again. Stay spooky and don't shit your pants. The struggle is real some days. Yes. P.S. I came up with a new version of Namaste. Quantaste. The particles in me are aware of the particles in you. Love ya. Keep up the good work. Gush-Amun-Ra.
That's
wow.
Incredible. How cool to even be a part of someone's journey.
That is so awesome. Marcy, that's nuts. That's awesome.
learning Reiki, that's so cool too. And yeah, like channeling and having shadow people turn into light beings.
Yeah. And to get that validation of from people being like, yes, this is legit. You have it. And to be like, I do have it, and now I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna work on it, and I'm gonna learn about it.
That is really cool.
That's so exciting. Congrats.
Yes.
Congrats. That's so rad.
Keep it up and send us more stories, please.
Yes, please.
Okay, I have one.
Yes.
And this one says, I saw a famous cryptid, but didn't know for years.
Yeah, I bet that happens to people all the time.
Yeah. They're like, oh, the Loch Ness. Everyone knows about it. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and we all knew about Loch Ness?
Oh.
You did?
Oh.
You did?
Wow. Okay. Well, okay.
All right.
Hi, Betsy and Marcy. Since you are absolutely begging for stories, we are. Send them to
We
us,
are,
please.
dude. Please. Keep them coming.
Please. I figure it's probably time to submit mine. I only
Yes.
started listening to your podcast a few months ago, so I'm listening to both new and much older episodes. Very early on, Betsy reported on the story of the cryptid, the Beast of Bray Road. Yes, I recall this.
Oh.
You had a good laugh at the reports, and I get it. But here's the thing. I saw it. Are you looking up the Beast of Bray Road?
Yes.
Do you want to
I forgot what it
refresh
was.
us?
A notorious Wisconsin werewolf. Yeah. That's what it's got. Yeah.
Okay.
Reported witness given a wolf-like creature reported to have been witnessed in or near Elkhorn, Walworth County, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Here we go.
Way back in the early 2000s, when I was in high school, I was riding in a car with a friend. We were in a 1990 teal LeBaron convertible, top
Whoa,
up,
cool.
probably listening to something like Swing Swing by the All-American Rejects or something else, Peak 2002.
Funny. Oh, this is I'm feeling that. I know exactly what's going on.
Put you right there, huh?
Right there.
We were on a road locally called South 7th, which is a dark, relatively quiet road bordered on one side by train tracks and the other side by woods, expensive lake houses, and then the sand dunes of Lake Michigan.
Oh.
All of a sudden, what can only be described as a werewolf ran across the road from the woods to the railroad tracks and disappeared up the hill.
Oh my God.
I just heard a southern accent come out. Did you hear it?
From you?
I said the hill. The heel.
The heel. Fun.
Every now and
Marcy.
then. This thing was exactly what you would think of when you think of a werewolf. Large, maybe 6 to 7 feet tall, obviously a dog face, and running on its hind legs.
Ooh. That's so spooky.
I hate the hind leg.
What?
Remember bipedal?
Oh, yeah.
I hate a bipedal werewolf.
I hate my pedal, man.
I don't hate a bipedal.
Whoa.
It didn't interact with us. It just passed through our headlights. Now, we were obviously startled, and we probably talked about it a little afterwards. But for the most part, we just moved on. We were more worried about school and sports and getting into college and stupid boys. Fast forward a few years, and I was hanging out with my roommates in our college apartment, getting high, I'm sure, and watching a show about cryptids, living our best life.
Yeah, that sounds great, dude.
Because back then, you had to watch whatever was on TV.
Yep.
Honestly, it was kind of better, too.
Can I tell you, when I'm in hotels, I'll do that.
It's
where I'm
so
like,
much fun.
Betsy, you're only allowed to watch whatever happens to be on.
That's so
You I force myself.
And do you know what it is? It's Impractical Jokers.
It's everywhere.
I've only seen that show while in a hotel room, and it might be one of the most popular shows on television.
Say, I had no clue how huge it was, and one of my nieces really loves it. And she's like, "Can we watch it?" And I watched, and I was like, "This is funny, man."
And do you know, like, I hear they're nice fellas,
That rules. Yeah, that's awesome.
and they're
But it is wild how huge it is, and I haven't ever really.
they sit on piles and piles and piles of money too. They make
Good for
so
them.
much money from Impractical Jokers.
Good for them.
All of a sudden, a story came on about the Beast of Bray Road, a thing I'd never heard of. The illustrations and descriptions given were exactly what I had seen.
Oh,
But the
my
thing
God.
that really brought me back to the moment was the fact that Bray Road is only about 40 minutes from where we were.
Dude.
I attached a map for Marcy so she didn't have to visualize it. Thank you. You know I can't. So they were in Kenosha. And Bray Road is, it's about 40 miles.
That is wild. And of
Wild.
course that werewolf is running all over the place.
Oh, could they run faster on all fours? Yeah. Yeah.
I bet they do sometimes, you know.
They're probably not doing, a 40-mile run in a night, but they could go halfway, hang out,
Yeah, they might have a big old radius that they hang out in.
I mean, maybe they can run 2 marathons in a night, or a marathon
They
and a
might.
half.
They're a wolf. They're a wolf.
They are a wolf.
You know, they are half wolf, half man.
The thing is, they go fast because they're half wolf, and
They're half wolf.
they have the stamina of wolf and the stick-to-itiveness like man.
Hey, that's pretty good.
The folks in the episode also talked about finding livestock and other animals slaughtered in unnatural
Yes.
ways. I remember reports of animal sacrifices in the sand dunes back in the 90s. Remember Satanic Panic, Betsy?
Yes.
Oh, wait, next line. I was the one who said Satanic Panic. And the next line says, these were chalked up to satanic practices, which was largely unsubstantiated moral fear back then.
Yep.
Was it actually the beast and not all black clad teenagers?
I think it's the beast.
Yeah. And not kids wearing clothes from Hot Topic?
No, not one bit.
I've heard a lot more about the Beast of Bray Road over the years, including reports in other places, and also giving it names like the Dog Man. I've tried to imagine what else it could have been. It definitely wasn't human, and the biggest known animal in the southern hemisphere in southeastern Wisconsin, it's probably the white-tailed deer, and those are not bipedal. There are
Especially to run all, like they'll kick up on their legs, but like
That
they're
would-
not running across.
that would be
That would be
funny though.
like one of those poodles, you know, those poodles that like.
That's what absolutely. There are a lot of coyotes in the area, but they certainly don't run on their hind legs and are like a quarter of the size of this thing. I'm glad I wasn't alone, so I have another person who can substantiate this experience. Last summer, I drove down Bray Road for the first time, and it's just a road in the middle of farm fields, but one house has a huge werewolf statue, which is pretty funny. So,
Awesome.
if you ever find yourself in the middle of southern Wisconsin, check it out. I know the story isn't too spooky, so I'm sure your pants are clean as a whistle. Thanks for the pod, Brooke. Brooke, I think it is very spooky.
Brooke, it is so spooky.
Yeah.
It is so spooky. There's a picture of it. Like there's a like potential. Was this the? And it looks like it's scary.
Okay,
looking,
you
dude.
send that to me, please.
Yes. How do I do just a wait?
Well, just if you can link it, send me the linky dink.
You know, I'm okay.
Well,
I know how to do this shit.
I don't know how to do.
Uh-oh, it's big, but you'll see. It's the first thing to pop up. Isn't that wild?
Wait, it has a silly face. It has a silly little face, Betsy. Look, it's like smiling.
It's happy, dude. It's smiling. It's like, hey, everybody.
I learned to walk.
Look at me.
Oh, I'll run around this road. That's very funny. Why does it look like it's smiling?
It totally looks like it's smiling. It's just having a good time running.
Whee!
It's just going on a nice little run.
And that's the only image that, I mean, it just so looks like a man in a suit, unfortunately.
That's the only image that's been caught, What if it is actually somebody training for a marathon, but they're like afraid of other animals attacking a human, so they're like, I'm gonna dress up as a wolf.
That's because it does.
And train for a marathon.
Its upper body
at night.
is not shaped like a wolf,
Right.
Unless that's the whole thing about a werewolf, is that a werewolf, it's half wolf and half stepdad bod.
Yes, yeah. Stepdad bod.
It has a stepdad bod. It's a little.
That's a stepdad bod.
Hi, stepdaddy bod. Oh my gosh. That's very spooky, Brooke. So I don't care what you say.
Wow, fun.
Shall I play one last little listener story?
Let's do it.
All right, here you go.
Hi, Betsy. Hi, Marcy. Longtime listener here. Thank you for your podcast. I really enjoy listening to your stories and hearing y'all talk about the paranormal. My paranormal experience was back when I was in college. I lived in a one-bedroom apartment where my bedroom was at the end of a little hallway, and past that little hallway was the front door. And every night I would sleep with my bedroom door open so I can peer down the hallway to the front door just to make sure I was safe at night. That was my reasoning. And I know it's bad juju etiquette to leave your door open with your feet facing the door while you're sleeping, but that's how I had it. That was my setup. And boy, did I regret it. So one night I had woken up. I just stirred awake and I was peering down the hallway with my eyes half open, and down the hallway, peering into the hallway, looking right back at me, is what appeared to be a figure, like a black shadowy outline of a person. And every time I tried to open my eyes wide, it would recede back into the living room. And then every time I squinted my eyes, it would come back. It would peer back into the hallway and look at me. And when I tell you I was full of sweat and goosebumps, half asleep, not even really knowing what, oh my God. And I could move. I remember reaching over to my dog and being like, if he's not freaking out, I'm not going to freak out. So we played that game for maybe, 30 more seconds of, looking, the figure going back to the living room, coming back and looking into the hallway. I closed my eyes really hard, threw the covers over my head and repeated, I am safe. Nothing can hurt me. I am safe. Nothing can hurt me. So, and I fell back asleep. I don't know how I did it, but that is my terrifying story. Thanks for listening.
That is very scary.
Because that's straight up that entity, whatever it is fucking with you.
Yes.
And maybe it's just having a good time. That is nice of if my dog's not freaking out, I won't freak out. But that's scary. Come on.
Doesn't it make you think that her eyes opening wider made it think oh, she's awake. And then when she would squint, it would be like, oh, she's falling asleep.
I'm gonna go back. Marcy, yes. Ew. Ew. I've never heard that of door open, feet towards door, not good. But that feels very classic. Like that feels like a old timey thing.
I know that like in feng shui, you're supposed to like be able to see the door from your bed, but it shouldn't be like on the side of you, like.
Oh.
So it makes me think that you should be like if you have a door like on the corner of a room, you shouldn't have your bed on the same wall, you know?
Okay. Yeah. Ooh.
But I don't honestly.
But spooky keeping the door open.
Oh yeah, my cats would scare me too much. I don't let them come around me.
Right. One time we were it was a couple years ago, like in pandemic, for Tony's birthday, her partner Drew rented a really fun house in like Agora Hills or something that had a big pool, really fun big house. And there was just a handful of us hanging out at the house celebrating Tony. And Manu and I were sharing a room and a bed. And the room was very hot. And Manu was like, let's open the door so we can get air. And I was like, Manu, no, we have to close the door because it's so creepy to look out into a hallway.
Yeah.
And we got in like a siblings fight about it. Like, he was like, what do you think we're going to see? And I was like, I don't know. You've seen crazy shit, man.
Of all the people to be like, what could we possibly see in the doorway? Literally.
What did you see in Greece, dude? Like, come on.
If you guys want to go back, it's either our second or third episode with Mono Agapian that he tells truly the story I constantly bring up.
I think about it and I get chills. Yeah, same. It's the one where it's like, here is a story.
Especially because he gaslights himself about it being silly. Like, he's like, oh, who cares? It's like, no, it's terrifying.
It's so scary, Manu. But yeah, we got in it, like, not at all huge. Like, we were both giggling during it, and we were both, like, drunk and stuff. But there were little moments of, like, pure seriousness where I was like, Manu, no, I was also closest to the door. And I was like, Mano, on the bed, and I was like, Mano, there's no way we can sleep with the door open, dude.
No way. Mano.
Mano, don't. Anyway, yeah. That's so scary.
So scary. Yuck, yuckity, yuck.
Yuck, yuck, yuckity, yuck.
What a bunch of great stories we got today.
So great. Thank you all so much.
And yeah, are we begging for more? You're absolutely right. We are begging.
We're on our damn knees. We're yanking at your pants and your skirts and your shirts.
We're yanking at you. We're yanking at you hard.
I want some more.
Give us your stories, please.
Please give us your stories. We're so hungry for stories, sir.
Send them to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Yeah.
And yeah, well, we look forward to them.
Yes. Spooky season.
It's spooky season. Goodbye.
Woo! Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy. And don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.